going on this. heritage and rich in tradition, is noted for its scenic splendor. Many of our earliest American traditions are kept alive in New England, as they have been in no other part of the country. Stone walls, town meetings, one-room schoolhouses, and covered bridges. Yes, there's a little of everything in New England, and each state has its own special gifts to offer. The nation's smallest state, Rhode Island, runs 48 miles from top to bottom and 38 miles across. Rhode Island was the first of the 13 colonies to declare independence and the last to ratify the Constitution. The thought of Rhode Island brings to mind clam bakes and johnny cakes. The size of the state, although big in the hearts of its loyal citizens, gained sympathy in the tune, Poor Little Rhode Island. Massachusetts, extending from the gentle Berkshires to the beautiful sandy dunes at Provincetown, is one of the nation's leaders in commercial fishing as well as manufacturing. It has produced 3 presidents, John Adams, John Quincy Adams, and John F. Kennedy. Cape Cod, the bare and bended arm of the Bay State, typifies the beauty of this historic commonwealth. It was Henry David Thoreau, a native son, who best described the magnificence of the beaches, villages, cranberry bogs, lighthouses, and sounds of the ocean at Old Cape Cod. Connecticut, fondly called the Nutmeg State, is the land of the steady habits, characterized by its architecture, preserved in its magnificent churches and schools. Beside her Long Island Sound shoreline, Connecticut proudly sports her hills with their dogwood and wild cherry in bloom, apple and peach orchards, and mountain laurel in June. Perhaps the patriots of early Connecticut would have been stirred by our spirited rendition of the Connecticut March. Mountain state of Vermont is known for its maple syrup and delightful Vermont cheese. 2 presidents hail from this state, Chester Arthur and Calvin Coolidge. Vermont's vast wilderness, unspoiled lakes and streams, and grandiose mountains draw the visitors to this northern paradise. The snow-covered slopes of Vermont's winters provide a lovely setting for skiing and other winter sports. All can enjoy the natural splendor, fresh air, and the moonlight in Vermont. picturesque fishing hamlets, is the largest of the New England states. Two of its most famous products are the delectable North Atlantic lobster and the tasty Maine potato. It was in Maine where Rudy Valley spent his youth and later highlighted the scenic wonders near his home in his early radio broadcasts. His fond memories of this woodland state undoubtedly prompted his writing of the Maine Stein song. New Hampshire, the Granite State, is the home of Mount Washington, the Old Man of the Mountains, and the inspiring Presidential Range, spiraling to heights of 5,000 feet. The scenic grandeur of New Hampshire provides a breathtaking experience for the thousands of tourists who visit the state yearly. The ninth state to sign the Constitution, New Hampshire was the state which officially began our republic. On the seacoast is Portsmouth, home of the Clipper Band, the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard, and Pease Air Force Base. Historic Portsmouth preserves the flavor of early colonial days with its strawberry bank, fishing piers, and narrow streets. New Hampshire also gave our country a president in Franklin Pierce. Alan Shepard, another noted statesman, was the first man in space. From the bells of T Hall on the State University campus peal the proud strains of the New Hampshire alma mater. New Hampshire alma mater, hail, oh, hail to thee. Behind us are the mountains, before us roars the sea. The sons and
here just a little bit if I could. I just happen to have my piccolo in my pocket, you know. And when they start playing Stars and Stripes, well, I want to toot a little bit. And I didn't disturb the girls too much, I'm sure, but I wanted to tell you folks what a nice crowd of people this is. I was very impressed when I had a rehearsal with them the other morning, or the other afternoon rather, and they're ladies and gentlemen all the way through. And I hope they have a wonderful trip home. I understand they're going to Disneyland tomorrow, and they'll have a wonderful time there, but they deserve every bit of it. And thank you, Bill, for letting me play with the band.
Oh, that's okay. Who's on next? Who's on?
One of the Carolinas.
Oh yeah, North Carolina. Is that your local TV station? Channel 12. I know, that's why I asked him if that was his local one.
That I am very aware of, and I hope that you are. Every man, woman, old and young in this room, none of us will be here tonight if it wasn't for Bill Owen. But I think we all give him some thanks too. We write each other's material. You know, it's fortunately Warren and I have become very close friends, and because the benefit has been you people, and it's I know you understand because I know we've talked about enough. The next person I'd like to introduce is a person who has very seldom shared the limelight of this group. She has been a great contributor, and that she is the mother of two of its members. And when things go extremely difficult with you, and things go extremely difficult with me, she's the person who balances all that off and makes it so much easier for you people to live. And as somebody said to her when she arrived, how can you live with that man? I think you know exactly what we're talking about. But it's been a pleasure to have her with the organization. It's the closest we have done these last few years. And she's been just a big help down here taking care of me so that I don't bug you. And I'd like to just say hello to Mrs. Owen.
Carried away and broke up, but I came afraid of her tonight. I've been with this group for going on about 7 or 8 years now. And this is the second trip that I've taken with the band. It's been wonderful times. Once in a while, this guy right here, we go back and forth, and we have our differences, but we always come out in the top for you kids. And that's the only reason we do it. He said that we were four of us here that were citizens of water, whatever it was that they gave us. But a lot of that I can give to is this guy here, because he has helped organize me the past 4, 5, 6, 7 years, so I was able to do some of the things and the little things that I did in the community. But I want to tell you kids, this is a real tough thing for me to lead. You're the greatest ones that I've ever seen. I stood in the bedroom today, in a room with 6 or 7 of the girls up there. On that fifth floor, and when one of them looks at me and says, "The band's gonna miss you," I had to get out and hurry. Let me tell you, I'm leaving in 2 or 3 days, but this has been the greatest week that I know of I've had in my life. And I'll tell you, I'm going to be back with this. Thank you.
What you did or how you did it, that's the way I felt. And I felt it for real. And I felt it today. Even though we don't win anything, we're 6th and we're 8th. We did our thing as best we could. We made a few mistakes today. Things didn't go as well today as they did Wednesday night. We were first, it was hard. But we still did our thing as well as anybody else. And I really felt extremely proud of this group. And I didn't mean to say this now, but I did mean to just settle you down a little bit because I was trying to say something else. I'll leave it alone. But I do want you to know that. I have no other way of saying it, that it's been a long, hard, 7 weeks, I guess, 7 days a week. That's 49 days. That's a long time to spend together as a group. I think it's been worth it. I really do. But with that 7 days, 7 weeks, and 49 days, there's been a lot of chaperones who have been very busy and doing a lot of things. And every time you turned around, there was somebody there to help. And every time you turned around, there was somebody there to find out a way to solve it, perhaps. And when you look at some of the other groups that we've seen, you realize that not all bands have that very, very nice thing of having adults with them at all times. Now, I would like, because I'm not going to go through a list because I'm sure I'm going to miss somebody, I would like all the chaperones who are with us now and have been with us to please stand so you can say thank you to them. Tell you a little story about the fact that there are only 3 people who've made the 3 trips since 1963. That's Mrs. Regan, Warren, and myself. The 3 of us are veterans of the 3 trips.
I'd like to thank my team for all the help they've given me, and my chaperones, Lori Berry and Mr. Morale. They're always around when I need them. Thank you very much.
Thank Mr. McNeil, the hotel manager, on behalf of myself and all of you for sharing the grits this week with us.
We've all appreciated it very, very much. The other serious note is that Bob Witzel and Pete Mullally had us load the trucks this afternoon. Well, that was just a dry run. After this is over, we'll unload the trucks and reload tomorrow morning. We did it very well this afternoon. Well, there you go. All right, on a more serious side though, now we really have some awards, and there's one gentleman here who I'd like to ask to come up, because I know he's been sitting here for a long time, and we've all been here for a long time, and I'd like to ask Rod Regan to come up here. I have a gift for him. Mr. Regan, it's still cold. He's been here a long time, and Rod, I know that that'll help you out your time. Well, we've had a great week together, and I'm a newcomer pretty much to the group. I don't know too many of you, maybe only a few of you in fact. But I have been observing some of the people in the band. And there are a few awards that I would like to present on behalf again of the staff who also observed. And I would like to ask Peter Elwell and Jennifer Conover to come forward. Peter and Jennifer have been the more avid eaters in this group. They not only have received renown from the staff, but also from the hotel management. So on behalf of all of us, Jennifer and Peter, and good luck. We'll see both of them at breakfast tomorrow morning. And the reason we selected these two people for this award, it's rather unique, is you all notice the ventilators in your rooms. David and Donna found them first. That is the novel communication. All right, as you all know, we all around that there is alleged corruption within your group. The allegations against the Clippers were instituted following rumors that your brother Frederick won tickets to the Boston Bruins. As you all know, when we were planning to come, prior to coming, there were several meetings, and you had meetings, and the chaperones had meetings, and so forth. And there were a lot of rules. Well, some of you didn't quite make it. We have a few broken rules awards. And I would like Mary Foy. Mary is receiving this award for unauthorized drinking of witch hazel. A very serious violation for the next award with Greg Novak and Terry Mulcairn, please. You know why they're getting the award? We won't tell Portsmouth, will we? I don't think Portsmouth will understand. This is the Co-Ed Sleeping Award. Greg slept in my room last night. He did inform me that all afternoon he slept. That's what Greg says. All right. The next one gives me a real pride in my heart to present this next award to a man who has made every effort this week to break every rule that we have. Where is Michael Abbott? Michael, on your way up, please check and make sure your pants aren't ripped. He looks better than the Michael Abbott I know. Well, Michael is receiving this particular, we had a very difficult choice, and there were just so damn many things that he did wrong this week. We didn't know which one to give it to him. But Michael managed very astutely to earn the balcony hanging award. Yeah, I'll never forget that. All right. Bye. Well, I would like Lisa Candy to come forward. Lisa, don't be scared. Mrs. Regan's here. Now, Lisa, have you ever been to the zoo before? Well, Lisa is the only one of the band that I know who was visiting the ship and found a monkey. I hope your finger gets better, Lisa. And we'd like you to have this award for the monkey bite of the week.